Congratulations on a successful UFC debut. I guess, what are the emotions after, it was a hard fight, it was a tough fight, but I guess physically how you feeling and emotionally how you feeling after that fight?
Emotional, I feel very good. I feel very grateful. I feel blessed. Thanks God, today I get the job done. And yes, what can I say? Physical, I feel great. I feel good.
Is that how you saw the fight playing out? Because it seems like you were getting the better of him in that first round, and then he started to pick it up in the second round and the third round. You took him down and you controlled him. So is that how you saw the fight playing out?
About Colby, I'm thankful because this guy gave me something which I never had. It's 3 rounds, and yes, I feel very good, And right now I feel that this fight gives me more experience. It makes me stronger, And when the fight begins, when I catch him with a shot, my brother called me to stay relaxed, be calm, and I can. In that moment, I was thinking I have 2 options: to keep pressing, and get crazy, let's swing, or be calm, wait a moment. If it's decision, it's decision. Which I said before the fight because they was asking me, and at the same time, the opponent said that I will bring him in the deep ocean or something like that, and I say, let's go little by little. Let's go in the deep ocean, So, like you saw, we was in the deep ocean, but in my ocean in the third round, yeah.
In the end of the first, I think you had to hit him with that suplex. You dropped him on his head. Can you tell me about what was going through your mind when you decided to throw him like that?
In that moment, when I take his back, I knew that with the suplex, I will not. Okay, you get more points, for sure. But the suplex wasn't made because of the points. It was because, in that moment, I remember, I think, Ilia has in his debut good suplex, so now it's 2-0, suplex
right.
2-0 from the back.
Yeah. They showed your corner.
It will be a good highlight, I think.
I think it is. They showed your corner. You had Marab, your brother Ilia,
yes.
who was there.
Yes.
So were they happy with your performance in there? Or are they already kind of breaking down what
I was hearing all of them. It was like I have 4 corners,
Okay.
I had my brother, Clement brothers. I have Guram Kutateladze, Merab Dualishvili, and yes, it was like any side I was, everywhere I was listening some of them.
Earlier this week you did an interview and you said it's not about Ilia versus Volkanovski, it was about you versus Colby. But there was a lot of attention on this fight.
But my question is, when I was inside the cage,
yes.
In 1 second you think about the rivalry in Ilia and Volkanovski? No. He was looking Aleksandre versus Colby. That was the same thing I was talking about, When once the cage closed, it's not Ilia versus Aleksandre Volkanovski. That's a big rivalry for sure. But when they fight. If not, we chill. Sure. It's nothing but respect with each other. So it's like rivalry. If there is some bad blood, okay, I understand. But there's not bad blood. At least in this time, not. So when they was asking me about the rivalry between Aleksandre Volkanovski and Ilia, it was like, you don't understand what are you talking about, It's like, I don't know for you what is a rivalry. I understand that there's a little bit more hype, okay, Ilia and Volkanovski, and okay, this is good, but if you ask my emotions, for me, this is not rivalry. The moment we passed, the moment when Ilia was fighting with him, and once we get the job done, it was like, now they're gonna be in the corner, and that's rivalry. I say, you don't even understand what is rivalry, Rivalry was when they was fighting. That's different, There was like bad blood, They want to kill each other. But outside, they was watching. One was watching his brother making debut, and another one was watching his like brother, you know, to making the build. So it was like nothing but respect and everything good, not rival. Rivalry between Colby and me. But now, everything good.
Did you get to talk to Alex at all, Volkanovski? We saw you shake hands with him on stage, and
I always shake his hand. You know, I give him a lot of respect to Aleksandre Volkanovski. Doesn't matter if they fight or something like that. I know that this guy works hard. He's a great father, you know, a great man, great countryman. You know, he's Australian and he represents very good. And what can I say about him? He fight with my brother. He make my brother bigger, you know. So he make me bigger, and nothing but respect with him.
In terms of your own career, what do you want next? Because I feel like your next fight is also going to be, there's going to be a lot of hype around you. So what do you want next?
Yeah, what can I say about the hype? This is not my job. Hype is the promoters, you know, UFC's job. My job is go back, train, keep pushing myself, and make better life to my family, to my close people. And yes, I'm a normal guy, I'm a chill guy who keeps fighting for his dream, for his family, for his own, you know. I have a lot of ambitions, but it's not to have hype, you know. So, next, another fight. That's it. And for sure, God wants have a good fight like today, you know, with different opponent. So make sure that everybody love to watch my fight, you know.
And you spoke a lot about respect with Aleksandre Volkanovski. Clearly as well, you respect your opponent, Colby. You mentioned, I believe, in the post-fight interview that you would like to see him signed by the UFC. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. I think he showed you guys a good fight, yeah?
Mm.
I think if you watch him again, you're gonna be entertained, yes? So I think that's the point. He's a gladiator of this era, you know? He's a guy who wants to fight, and he's a guy who take the chance with 2 weeks, you know, against a guy who has a hype, you know, in this way or that way. He says, okay, let's go. He do something good for the promotion. You know, if you say, okay, we are UFC, you know, we have big name and stuff like that. Yes, but he's a warrior too. He has 7-0 too, some career, you know. So I think this guy shows a very good fight today. He has a warrior heart. I think that if you saw him fighting in Dana White Contender Series, even if he lose, you say, this guy can fight. And this guy loves to fight, you know. You don't see him like stepping back, you know. If he step back, it's because he want to come back stronger. So I think that I'm nobody to say if he deserves or don't deserves, but I would love to see him inside the UFC, with all my respects to him. Thank you guys.